Alright, so today is the day. I just passed 50,000 subscribers. Holy crap, that's a lot. Now, while I know that it's not incredibly, I haven't really been doing too much with YouTube recently because, as I say, it's more of a hobby. But a lot of YouTube channels, even ones that upload very regularly with very good content, barely even get past 30,000 yet. Here I am, sitting 50,000 strong. No real signs of slowing down, although I'm probably going to plateau very soon. But I just want to say thank you. Thank you all for subscribing. It means a lot to me because having YouTube does provide a little bit of income. It's not really income in the sense that I could live off of it, but it's gotten to the point where I can actually do this hobby and it pays for itself. And something about that is just amazing because I created like three little things on the internet with, those Minecraft time lapses, and millions of people have found those interesting, watched them, liked them, shared them, wrote comments about them, and it's just really cool to see that happen. Now, of course, this is going to be the 50,000 subscriber special, so what am I going to do? Not Minecraft, because interesting thing about that, I'm not really going to be playing Minecraft anymore. I mean, I know that probably disappoints a lot of you, but those Minecraft videos were back when I was, well, interested in Minecraft, obviously, but that was also back when I had a lot of free time and I could work on really big, long-term, sort of almost repetitive, I want to say, projects. Sort of take a long time to do, but don't really take a lot of, brain power to do. But yeah, for reasons of college, classes, well, it's the same thing, career, all that, real life stuff, I'm not really going to be doing much Minecraft in the future, if not any. Although I will probably be doing a little bit of gaming. There's some interesting games I want to play. Maybe not commentary, but maybe some long plays or some retro games or some other interesting games to do in the future. But this is not really an update video. It's sort of just a thing to sort of mark the time period when it's like, hey, at this date I got 50,000 subscribers and became, the same person I was before, because 50,000 is still just a number. But nonetheless, this is going to be a sort of a two-part. The first part is going to be me sort of talking about YouTube, the things that I've 3D printed on this channel, as well as sort of a little tour of the real-life stuff that I have that I use to make YouTube videos and my other random electronics projects, as well as talking about some of the future projects I have planned. And the second part will be designing and printing a 50,000 subscriber play button. That'll be pretty cool. And you'll get a little preview of that in this video. But the 50,000 play button video will upload a week after this one. Or actually, it'll be uploaded the Friday after I upload this video. So, yes, that's how this will work. Currently, my main camera is busy at the moment, as you can see, taking a very lovely time lapse with this little intervalometer. Right now I'm just filming on my phone, so please excuse the low quality, but it's sort of a bonus thing anyway because of the 50,000 subscriber sort of milestone nature of things. But as you can see right now, I'm printing out a play button. I'm going to be making a separate video on that. That's going to be like part 2, I suppose, of 3D printing and designing a play button. I honestly think that it's pretty cool, and 50,000 I think is quite interesting. As you can tell, I still love this 3D printer. I mean, it's absolutely huge, and I love it every single time I use it. It's like, sort of, hand for scale all the way back here. And, of course, sitting next to the oh-so-useless, almost, 2D printer. All the filament up there. A little bit more there. This will sort of be a good place to show you my future projects. I mean, as you can tell, there's where I keep all of my useful little things for DIY, electronics, and the such. And, of course, I have LED strips installed pretty much everywhere so that I can have good working lighting. But see if you can guess what I'm going to be working on here. So we have a teensy, we have a very, very large brushless motor, and a 60 amp speed controller with 2 batteries in series eventually. This is going to be a electric scooter project. Now, that one's probably not going to be out for a while because a lot of the problems with that is figuring out the mechanics of how to drive a scooter wheel with this motor, but still have the scooter be sort of small and portable and foldable. This thing here, this is going to be one heck of a project to try to finish. I mean, you probably have seen my previous videos about this thing and how it does fly around, but it's just so... I don't trust it at all. The radio to me is completely unreliable. You can see here, there's the antenna right here, sort of bent a little bit. I don't think that's good. I have very limited knowledge about this stuff, and there's a lot of things that I find I need to be told in order to actually build a quadcopter properly, but I don't see a lot of people actually explicitly saying those things. It's just sort of like, oh, you build it and it works, and it's like, well, obviously it doesn't. And this frame also is just kind of crap. I'm probably going to redesign it my own. I just think I need to get myself thinking that it's okay to spend money on this thing, because it is a hobby and it is for fun, and it's going to be expensive, and if you just cheap out on the components, it's not going to be a very fun time because, well, you can see how much fun I've been having with it. I mean, it's fun, but it's just too unreliable for me to fly well, and this flight controller is probably part of it. The CC3D, it's very old, not the greatest, but yeah. Oh, and this is the camera I had on it. I actually didn't notice this earlier. This is just a really cheap $40 Action Cam GoPro ripoff, but would you look at that? You can see inside of it. It's probably safe to just, you know, do one of those. And now you can never tell the difference. Let's see, high-powered LED array here, 5 10-watt chips on one heatsink. I'm probably just going to separate those out. I may put them inside these lights here to make a really nice sort of DC lighting system for shooting videos on that table over there. The El Cheapo amazingly adequate soldering station. This was $60. Comes with a hot air blower, that, and all of the tips that I don't need, and little sponge that I added on. You see this box, this rather large looking box. This is 100% 3D prints that I have no use of. Basically random tests, failed prints, calibration, and many, many instances of clogged nozzles. Here's one of those dragons with a shield, and I honestly think this one would have turned out fantastic. You can see the bottom half of my logo right there. On the gray base, I mean, maybe I should reprint this. The thing is, I'm going to show you later, I have way too many of these already. So I don't think I need any more. So yeah, that's my main maker area, I guess. You could call it maker area. Lots of cleaning up to do, lots of projects to do, and lots of money that I don't want to spend. Nope, I just can't snap today. So we're here now. Yes, this is my room, I guess. I mean, it's where I make my videos. It's also my dresser and my bedroom, you know, small rooms, whatnot. That's not important. I have a very nice, I'd say, dice box. Opens like that. Right now I don't have dice in there. I have my characters from Pathfinder. Here's probably one of my other favorite 3D prints. This dragon here, I mean, just look at it. It's super high resolution, multi-part 3D print, in focus no less, maybe. And it was printed at 0.05 millimeter layer height with a 0.2 millimeter nozzle, and all of the parts were printed at once. And you can just see the immense amount of detail on this thing is absolutely fantastic. But again, like, I don't know what to do with these things sometimes. It's just like, I have a dragon figure. Cool, now what? I just take his hat off. He this is probably my first highly complex 3D print. Again, these are, also these dragons, a lot of them are printed in multiple pieces. This one, I just like the pose of it because, you know, it's a dragon being all dragon-like and playing with his favorite toy, lattice cubes. The desk of secrets. It shall not be opened. My random jar of minerals. Oh man, what am I even making this video for? I don't know. This is probably my most expensive 3D print, I would say. This is in that bronze filament that's oh so fragile, and unfortunately, there was a layer skip right there. But nonetheless, I do like the look of this one, because the bronze look, it doesn't really look too much like bronze, but it's more just sort of, you know, glossy and, you know, general sort of coppery, bronzy metal color. With my logo on the front, of course, because, I don't know, I really like that logo. I'm still using the same laptop I've been using for basically all of YouTube. It's a Lenovo Y500 with i7 3660QM processor at 2.4 gigahertz, turbo boosts to 3.2, GT650M NVIDIA graphics card with 2 gigs of VRAM. Yes, you heard me right, GT, not GTX. And 8 gigs of RAM. I bought this thing on eBay for $650 about 3 years ago, and I absolutely love it. I mean, it's still, like, there's times where obviously in games it's not very good, and with editing it's not very good, and with CAD it's pretty adequate, but it's mainly just that this was a great, not really great, but it was a pretty good computer 3 years ago, and now it's still not bad. Like, I still use it for all of my schoolwork. I take it with me. The battery still lasts for a solid 3 to 4 hours, which for like a gaming laptop is not that bad, like, really. So YouTube in the future for this channel is going to be kind of interesting. It's not going to be like most big YouTube channels where I upload videos on a regular basis, or have sponsors, or get products to review, or, you know, do things daily. I mean, those are people who dedicate their whole lives to YouTube, and watching their content is fantastic, and it's amazing that this platform is available for people like them to upload content and have us be able to watch it. But I am not in the position to do that, as I said earlier in this video. And the future of this channel, it's probably going to be very sparse, but the projects and the videos are going to be very high quality. Because I'd say quality over quantity every time. Just don't watch my old videos. The thing with that is it'll be large scale projects, probably split up into 1 or 2 parts. As you heard earlier, I'm going to be working on a DIY electric scooter. That'll be probably a 2-parter, probably one for the code and one for the electronics and mechanics. But I have to finish the project first so that I can actually make a video on it. And that's another problem I have, is starting projects, getting them like halfway done, and then just letting them die off. That's sort of happening with my quadcopter / drone stuff. As you saw earlier, it's just sitting there not doing anything. And I just need to sort of get okay with spending money on things I like to do. Because if you don't spend money on the things you like to do and buy cheap things that like don't work, you're not going to have a good time, and you're going to forget entirely why you even started in this hobby in the first place. So generally with hobbies, it's just a good idea to enjoy yourself and make sure you're having a good time, because really, that's what it's all about. Other than that, those future videos, those future projects, this channel will be very sparse. Probably most of the videos will be 3D printing related, because that's my new favorite sort of thing to do. It's kind of easy for me, and I feel like I have a lot of knowledge on it so that I can share with you and other people. I can't really think of anything else to say for this video, but I thank you very much for subscribing and watching these videos. As I always say, it means a lot to me that you watch these videos and enjoy them. And, well, hopefully you enjoy them. But as always, well, here's to the next 50,000, I would guess. If I probably uploaded more videos, I'd probably be... I think I could get 100,000. I mean, the thing is, 100,000 seems so far off from, like, reality right now. But earlier, I would never have guessed that I'd get even close to 50,000 subscribers. But here I am. So we may get 100,000 subscribers on this channel, which would be ridiculous. But again, with the waffling on about numbers, let's just sort of end the video here. I mean, it's been great doing YouTube stuff with you. I'm going to be doing a lot more in the future. Well, not a lot, but I will be doing it. But that's pretty much it. As always, thanks for watching.